Okay, just reading the news article here about the next election and General Prayut. Now, General Prayut reassures everybody that there will be an election. Yeah, sure, there'll be an election, alright, but it'll be without international observers. It will be very, very questionable. But there will be an election. Of that we can be absolutely sure. It's a circus, isn't it? It's guaranteed that there'll be an election. Of course there will. Just as the army didn't need to mount coups any longer by putting their man in place and introducing laws into the country, which meant that the army no longer had to take the reins and had to take over whenever there was decisions made which were against their interest. Well, now the elections have been fixed in such a way that it will no longer be necessary to overthrow democratically elected governments, because the army are going to put in place a puppet government which will serve the army itself. Of course there will be elections. It's in the interest of the Thai army that there should be elections, because the government that will take over will be exactly the same one that is there now, because the elections will not be democratic and will not be legal. That's why Sutep is not interested in foreigners coming along to observe the elections, because they will be a fix. That's clear. But there's something else that General Prayut says in this article here. He says, again, he's warning, threatening Thai people with stiff jail sentences with punishment if they commit lèse majesty. Well, what I would say to people in Thailand is you don't have to respect lèse majesty law. You have to obey lèse majesty law. You have to obey the king. You are forced to love the king by law. So I would say to Thai people, no, don't commit lèse majesty. Because there's a high chance that you'll be caught, and these evil men in power will most certainly punish you. But worse than that, they'll punish your family too, your children, your wife, everybody. That's the way these evil men work. So, yeah, don't break the law, obey the law, but don't respect it, and certainly don't respect the king. Your thoughts are your own. General Prayut would like to punish you for having these thoughts, but he's not going to be able to. Inside, it's only you and your conscience, and you may have to obey the law, and you may have to stand up in a cinema, but what you feel inside is something that they will never be able to control. And when the time comes, you can tell General Prayut and his army of cronies and the king, the greedy, selfish old man, exactly what you think of them. But until that moment comes, yeah, obey the law but don't respect it. Obey the king but don't respect him. Obey Prayut but don't respect him. Okay.